test drive of my 2001 Mercedes e320. Has 168,973 miles. And I'm about to go on a little road trip to my grandparents' house, which is about an hour from here. South of Chattanooga towards Atlanta, Georgia, on I-75. I have a YouTube video of my 79 240 diesel and my Piaggio Typhoon, and basically I'm just, cruising, letting you look, see the speed, see kind of how the car performs, see my terrible driving habits, etc. But this, I'll tell you a little bit about my car. It's 2001 e320 with almost 169,000 miles. It's a 3-owner car. First owner only had it a couple of years. It was like a lease turn in. It was turned in with about 23,000 miles. So it was a short lease. The gentleman I bought it from, of course, was the second owner, and he owned it from 2004 until 2013. I bought the car in 2013 with about 150,000 miles on it, and I've had to spend a little money on it. He sold it to me for a pretty good deal because it needed a few odds and ends. He had always maintained the car pretty well at the RBM dealership. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Hang on. Anybody come in? Alright. Yeah, he had maintained the car at the Mercedes dealership in Atlanta, RBM Mercedes, kind of with an open checkbook attitude. Whatever needed fixing, he always just took care of. So it's been maintained extremely well. But he bought a new car last year and let this one kind of sit for 6 or 7 months. He thought he was going to use it just kind of as a third car for, whatever reason, and later decided not to do that. So he sold it to me for a good deal. It had been sitting outside kind of under a tree. The paint was all nasty. It had a little bit of mildew on it, but it fired right up and drove pretty good. It had a terrible whining sound coming from under the hood, and during the test drive I had some tools in my other car, and I took a hammer, the end of a hammer, and touched each thing under the hood of the car to try and figure out if I could figure out where the sound was coming from. And when I put the wooden hammer handle on the idler pulley, I was getting a strong vibration, so that's what I figured was bad, which isn't a big deal. It costs like $200 to replace. After I replaced that, changed oil, I bought some new tires. It had some old Michelins on it, which were starting to dry rot a little bit, so I bought some new Kumo Extra. They're a decent tire. They're not, as you can see, we're cruising about 82 miles an hour, and the car's, doesn't vibrate or anything like that, but it kind of rides rough across large bumps. So they're a cheap tire. They were like $500, but they do good in